Hi there, everybody. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, the 9th of June. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you from our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building. We thank you for joining us. Of course, connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Austin Reed on Air. It is time to talk about fitness now. Joining us live in our Tower District studios inside the Mike Briggs building today is Hope. Hello, welcome.
I know.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Over
correct?
a year.
Yes, it has.
Time just keeps on floating.
Yeah, it does.
Ticking.
Yeah, hope floats.
So, yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, man.
No, that was a bad one.
No, that's okay. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been up to getting some new certifications, actually. One of which is called a lifespan coach, and the other one is a coach for health as a health fitness coach. So that one is geared towards setting goals. Lifespan is getting certified, working with youth all the way up to seniors. So yes,
okay.
I've been a student and still working within my job as well.
Have you really taken a lot away from this?
I have. With the health fitness, one of the main things is that they discuss is goal setting. And it's really important because, especially come New Year, people will say, or even summertime, I'm going to set this goal. And the goal is, if you think about a piece of fruit, okay, and it's a very large size, and then you have these seeds. It's better to look at the smaller, get at the seeds first, because sometimes when we set these really grand goals, it's very difficult to accomplish. So the more successful we feel as we achieve what we call short-term goals, the more inclined we will become to continue our goal setting and achieve more and more and more. But being realistic is important. And for people who have struggled, finding somebody who is certified as a health coach is important.
Well, I just started going to, do you know who Jack Scow is?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So he's training me, and I'm only doing like 2 hours a week right now.
Right.
But I have way more, and I mean, I was out of the gym for like 2 years.
Right.
So, and it's been a couple months. I've lost some weight. I have a little bit more of a tone, and I just feel so much better about myself.
Right, because what happens is that as we start to work out, and there was just a big article in the Bee about dance. Whatever form of exercise you're doing, it's going to release the endorphins. And when those endorphins start to go, it's that happiness that you're getting and that good feeling that you get. The most difficult thing, and I think as people, not everybody, but most people would say, is just getting to the gym or getting to the place where you're going to engage in your fitness. Whether it's the pool, the dance studio, sometimes that can be the challenge because people might have a tendency to find a reason not to get there. I need to go to the grocery store. Well, maybe you could go a little later.
Yeah.
But just like brushing your teeth, that's a part of your health. And then so is working out. And you want to try to get in at least 150 minutes of cardio a week, if you can.
Okay, 150 minutes.
If you can. And it depends on what type of shape you're in. And as I have always mentioned before you start into any exercise program, consult with the fitness expert or your doctor before you jump in. That's important.
You brought some pictures with you today.
Yes, I
did. So Mike Briggs is actually working behind the scenes, and he's doing all the directing today. So we have a first picture. Who's this?
So this is Frank, and this was taken on Frank's 90th birthday. He has been a client of mine for 3 years now. And he, at 90, is still going at it just as strong as he was when he started with me. He is still, and you could see in this frame here, he's still boxing.
Oh, my God.
He's getting a 1-2 squat, 1-2 squat, so he's incredible. Maybe he's an anomaly, but I think it's because he has this passion for wanting to stay healthy and fit, and we work on longevity, and that's with my seniors that I work with. It's all about the longevity. So right here we see Marilyn. Marilyn is now 83. Okay. Sorry, Marilyn, for divulging your age.
Hey, that's something to be proud of.
That is, and there she is. There she is planking, and that's something that takes a great deal of core work to do, as you know. And usually I was having my seniors hold their planks for 20 to 30 seconds. And I think, it depends on your level. You start small and you just work your way up.
Right. Okay, what else do we have? I think you brought one more picture, right? Do we have one more? Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Yeah, we do.
Okay, so this is a picture of Jack. Jack is another one of my clients, and this is when we had our group fitness class over at Fit Garden Swim and Racket Club. And there's Jack planking. Jack is now, God bless him, I believe 86 years old. So he's modified his plank now. Sometimes things happen with health and other things, but you can do this with the right kind of training and help. Goals can be accomplished. Okay, so one of the other things that I love to do, then when you talk about feeling on top of the world, is hiking, and there I am in Arizona.
Yeah, your
up at the
daughter's
boulders.
at ASU, right?
My daughter's at ASU. She's a sun devil, so as they say, fear the fork. Sorry, Bulldogs, what can I tell you?
Hey, you know what? That's your daughter. So.
That's right. And then the other picture you see here is me doing silks, and I'm upside down in silks. And that's another form of exercise as well. It uses a great deal of core. And so what I want people to know is that it's not always just a matter of going to the gym and pounding the weights or, running on the treadmill. There's so many different varieties. And there are people here in town that also teach silks as well and do other forms of exercise besides your basic go to the gym type workout. So look at those avenues. Salsa dancing is great for cardio. So one of my friends Robin is very engaged in that. And so she gets a great workout every time she goes. So find your passion and find your love.
So, it doesn't have to be lifting weights. It doesn't have to be riding a bike. There's other ways to...
There are other ways to get around fitness, and some people just like walking along a trail or around a lake and doing some mild inclement hiking. Woodward Park has a great trail. But then you have people who are more fanatical and then are going to get out on their bikes and go for longer distances. And everybody just... as long as we all do something and remember that our heart is a muscle and it does need to be worked out.
Right. Okay. Yes. All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break, 30 seconds. Right after the break, Hope is going to give me some tips.
Yes.
On some easy
some
ways.
Demonstrations.
Yeah. So stay with us. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Central Valley Talk Live. Austin Reed alongside Hope. How do you say your last name?
Rosky.
Oh, it is Rosky.
It's like Rocky, only with an S.
With an S, okay.
Yes.
And you are going to be giving us some helpful tips on easy ways to go into summer feeling good about yourself.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I enjoy using because they travel well are some glides. I don't know if you can get down by my feet, but this is a glide. Okay. And there's two sides to the glide. This is the smooth side. So if you have carpeting, this is going to be the side you use. If you have a wood floor, this is the side you use because otherwise you're going to be scratching this side. So because we're on the green sheet here, it's going to go like it's carpeting. Notice that I have a band right around my thigh area here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come side to side and I'm going to be working my adductors. So I'm getting a lot of women are always concerned, well, what can I do? So then what I want to do if I want to pick up the cardio, it's kind of like a speed skater. I just move along right here and just glide as I go. Then what I can do is pulse to the side right here and then pulse to the other side. So that's one of the exercises. The band, what it does is it helps you with more resistance as you do it. So Austin, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you step into this. It's going to feel a little bit tight.
Okay.
I know.
I hope everybody can't see my dirty white pants. I didn't know this was happening today.
Great.
Okay, so right here?
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you got it right here on the quad. So you want to go low on the quad, right there.
Right there? Okay.
You want to soften your knees.
Oh yeah, we got to move over here.
Right, and then what you want to do is you want to put your feet right here, so keep part of your foot off, and then feel like your speed skating goes side to side, let it glide.
But glide.
Good. Good. Now get your arms into it, side, side. That's it. Fantastic.
It's like doing this. What is that? Back in the day,
Skating.
there was a song, to the left, to the
yeah.
right. You know?
All right, the cha-cha slide.
Yeah, the cha-cha, that's right. Oh, yeah, we got to come over here.
Austin
Sorry.
is having even more fun because what you're going to do this time is you are going to, when you glide, you're going to move your arms to the side like this and you're going to add the weights.
Okay, so
you're going to glide, you're going to step to the side, glide here, glide there. So you can use both arms.
Oh, both arms?
Take both arms right there.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah. There
Like
it is.
that?
Good. That's it. So now not only are you working your upper body,
Right,
you're working your lower body as well. Now if you squat, get down there lower, all right, you can pick up, do a bicep curl, get a little lower, and really start working on burning the quads.
Okay.
So sit back in your heels, and then just glide out. So get your glide in right here too.
No, I'm doing it wrong.
It's all good. It's all good, Austin. You can come on out of that.
Okay,
All right.
what else do we have?
Okay, so here what we have is we have our resistant band or tube band right here. And then this is easy to travel with. This is why I like all of this stuff is really easy to travel with.
Right.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to step into the tube right here. And then what you can do is you do a little squat, bicep curl, squat, bicep curl. Now, I can add to it by adding that side leg lift, just like we were doing before. And then I could really burn the quads right here, hold them static, and then just keep pumping the arms.
And the positioning is critical, right?
Yes. I mean, it's really your core needs to be engaged. And when I say core engaged, some people will do it this way, and then you'll see other people yanking their backs doing a bicep curl. So it's important to keep the stomach tight, keep that spine in alignment. So even as I come up here, you'll notice that the spine is still in alignment. I'm sitting back on my heels, and I'm going right after it.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I can get my arms, because arms, you know, women like to wear the sleeveless. And then I can also step into this.
I know a guy, he only wears tank tops.
I think we all know that guy, right? We all know that guy, don't we?
Yep.
Okay, so right here we want to get people complain about the flabby arms in the back. So right here, I say it's like a volleyball serve. I keep my hand here for support, and then I'm pushing through right here. So this way I'm getting the back of my arms. I want to keep my elbows close to my elbow close to my ear right here. And push. And push. And that's one way to do it. The other thing to do, if you can grab the weights for me,
Yes.
are the tricep kickbacks.
Okay,
So there's the overhead. Some people have neck issues, so sometimes for them the overhead's not as good. So if you see, I'll take a side profile. I'll come down right here. My tummy is tucked in, and then I'm going to kick back. So there are three heads to the triceps here. So my palms are in towards my side. The other thing I could do is when I kick back, my palms come up in the air, right here. That's another way to hit them. And then the third way is my palms come to the front. And I'm getting the 3 points of the triceps. So there's some things too. The other thing I can do is work on the back of my legs, which are my hamstrings. People who have knee injuries and they're not able to do the basic lunge where you come up and down, cross your hands over your chest, suck in your stomach so you can keep that flat back. You come down, squeeze the behind and come up. People will have a tendency to want to yank up real quick, and that's where the back injury happens. So again, when you come down slowly, and then you just squeeze and lift. So that's the other thing. Finally, I brought my friend.
The ball.
The ball. Because we all need to have a ball. This is really good to put in the lower back area. So when you lie down, for example, let's say this is your back. You want this to come under here to fill it. And then what you can do is you can lean back. You sit with your knees bent, and then you can do crunches coming up and down. So, you know, those are things that are good. You can also use this even when you're sitting in a chair. If you feel like you need lumbar support, that back support, this is a great way to fill it in.
See, my problem is I slouch all the time. Would that help?
It helps, like if you're sitting, like when you're sitting, and many times certain chairs that you have, the back isn't up enough for you, so you're like leaning back in the chair and slouching. This is the type of thing that pushes you to where you can be a little bit more forward with it, and then your core is, and your spine is totally engaged with everything. I think an important thing to have.
For sure.
This ball, you can do a lot of different exercises. Again, this is called a Pilates ball. I use it
for many things, many reasons. It is a jack of all trades.
It is. And you know, finally, like just even around your house, if you have a kitchen counter, easy way to do push-ups. The wider your hands go in a push-up, the more you're going to work the pectoral areas. When you put your hands in a triangle here and you would to come down on the counter and push up, that's working the triceps again. And then again, you can even stand in a mountain like in a plank
Superman.
Here, like Superman. Just you want to have your back once again in that plank position, hold that core, and then tap your knees in and out. And that way, when you do that, you're also working the core. So there are things around the house or when you travel, and if you don't have accessibility to a gym, just do that. Or turn on some music
and dance.
And have some fun.
Dance the night away. We're coming up to the weekend. Let's play some Cool in the Gang celebration.
That's right. Exactly.
Your specialty is working with seniors. So how can people get in touch if they want some help?
So if people want to get in touch with me, I'm on Facebook, and it's Hope is my first name, and then there's the initial S. Then there's the dot Rosky, and they can send me a Facebook message.
Great.
I do in-home training. I also work through Fig Garden Swim and Racket Club, and there one has to be a member. So those are ways, but anybody who has a question or needs help, happy to direct them in the right place. So.
Well, thank you so much. That was fun. I like doing different things, even though I wore the white pants.
It's all good.
Isn't it?
Bleach.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't it funny how, like, we have this thought of, like, when we're embarrassed about something, and we make it this big deal, whereas other people are like, it's not even a big deal. It's just like, I don't know, it's just funny. So.
Can I just say a quick shout out to my sisters at God's Way? Hey.
Hello, thanks for watching.
Yes, and so I just want to say hello to them and some other special people who have helped me along the way. Marissa Ramirez, all my clients who I just love and adore. So, and Marissa's over at Preen. So, again, thank you all. Just reach out anytime you need to.
Very good. High five.
You got
it. We did it.
All right.
I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for joining us for Central Valley Talk.